won't lie. Selfishly, it's a rush to see people step into their dreams and do things they've never done before. Lovejoy, you and I are going to do some Dream Maker workshops, and I hope to recruit the other team, other family there too. But folks, really, this is a time right now where we've got to come together and stand together and help each other win, because after all, you were born for a reason, folks. And it's just such a thrill, Lovejoy and the fam, to see people live out their destiny. And Arion's another example. She has no idea the doors that are open to her. Some of the names she's mentioned, I know some of those people. And so I'm very excited for her future. But this is how we live on, what we pour into each other, what we speak into each other. And that's what life's all about.
That's the legacy. You're right. That's what it's about building a legacy. People will forget what you did individually, but if you've invested in somebody else, that legend lives on. It lives on no matter what happens to you. That investment you made in a fellow human being lives on, and that's what I 100% agree with you. We need more of that in the world. We need more of that amongst us, and it simply starts with the individual. We could talk about it, but what are you going to do today to make somebody's life a little better? I saw something on Facebook today that says, remember, if you could meet somebody for the first time and you don't know what they're going through. So that kind word could be the difference between what their next hours are like, what their next mindset is. And don't waste that opportunity. Just say that good word to somebody. I don't know what we're holding on to them for.
Right.
Some people like, oh, well, I don't want to be bothered. Well, what are we here for? What's the purpose if it's not that right. Others? So, Arieon will be performing at Red River in McLean tomorrow night, and then next week, I believe it's next Saturday. Once again, the gathering at Synergy. And the thing we emphasize, we're not telling you who to worship, how to worship. We're not telling you what church to go to.
Right.
That's none of our business. But the gathering of people who are seeking the same happenstance, the same results you want to see is what this gathering is about. And Ron Till's going to be along with you this time, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Of course, Ron Till, Todd Pitts, Todd and Tracy and Stephanie and Andy Lemons, Ricky Griffin, Kurt West, Kemper. A week from tonight at Synergy, 7 p.m. And then, of course, next Saturday night, there'll be also a home address too. But you know what? Hey, life begets life. Death begets death. There's an old scripture, to the bitter, all things are bitter. To the pure, all things are pure. We're just bringing great people together. You'll probably see Mayor Cole Stanley. He comes to these too. And he's someone who can talk to anybody, not just people who always agree with everything he says. But it's a time to come together at the gathering. And again, thank you so much for bringing that up.
Yeah, no problem. Like I said, I think people who are seeking something, and it's so easy to seek something that's a negative. We talk about behavioral health here a lot on this show, and there's not a lot of resources out there for people, and it's not a lot of support groups. And this is a simple step. Now, we're not saying this is therapy, and we're not saying this is going to solve all your problems. But sometimes if you're in a room with people who are there to encourage you, the results are better. The results of what you need to do and how to find what you need can be better because you got a support network, people around you who believe in you. That's what we have too much of is, you stink. You're no good.
Right.
You'll never do anything. We have too much of that in the world. And sometimes just having somebody saying, hell or high water, I'm on your side. I got you. Can be a big thing, and it's great. This young lady is going to it's really exciting because she started her journey, and we get to see it, and Brent gets to help guide her through those initial phases. And
I would love to, Arieon. I would love to be honored. Yeah, without a doubt.
That's it. Don't miss her. It's Red River tomorrow night in McLean. Great food, great music. You'll get to meet a very unique young lady who is going to be, we're going to know her real soon. You're going to be saying her name quite frequently here once she gets on stage. And then next Friday, the gathering at Synergy, a place of like-minded individuals. Yeah, you don't have to agree with everything anybody says and what they do, but if you're pulling the same direction on the rope, it makes life easier. And that's all we're trying to do and try to give to people. Brent, as always, good to see you, brother, man. And Miss Arieon, yeah, good luck tomorrow night, as they say in the showbiz world. Break a leg, and we can't wait to have you back again here on the chat.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2.